What's going on, y'all? I'm JK and I'm just Jawin. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
And we have to start educating people about all kinds of beauty.
Yes.
And our beauty is so powerful and so unique that
Nice.
it is worthy of the conversation, and it's worthy of demanding the respect that we're owed for who we are and what we offer to the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so I think it's pretty safe to assume that by the 25th year of the 21st century, most people out there, or those who actually care, have a solid, firm foundation on what beauty is and what all it entails. Also, there is no set standard for beauty from individual to individual. Okay, or another way of saying that is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I'm not really sure what the point Michelle's trying to make here, because women, black women, beauty has been recognized, has been duplicated, has been propped up for literal centuries at this point, heck, but possibly even millennia. And as far as that goes, and the respect thing, respect is earned, it is not given. So black beauty getting some type of special recognition, no. I mean, and if you really want to get down to it and tell the truth, beauty is respected or recognized in its own particular category as far as it goes to what's known as pretty privilege. Okay, there is actual power in pretty privilege, whether people like it or not, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. And that's for women all across the board of all ethnicities. So for the say to prop up the beauty of black women, okay, needs to be recognized, needs to be respected, needs to be okay, it's been there, done that. So again, I'm not really sure what point she's trying to make here is. Now, for me personally, I find beauty in women of every ethnic group, of every culture on this planet. And to be completely honest, I don't find any one group of women more beautiful than any other group. Again, it's subjective. Okay, it's down to the individual. There are some things about some women that are more beautiful than other things about other women. But to try to act like, to say you have to, people should be educated on it, and like again, like it hasn't been recognized before, that's just ridiculous to me. But I mean, then again, this is Michelle Obama. We already know what the thought process and the belief that she comes from. The beauty of black women has been recognized. Just because they're black women, they are not automatically entitled to respect any more than anybody else is. So, hey, just get over it. All right. Next. Wow. So the caption for this video is, what's the first thing you would do if you woke up tomorrow morning and saw this? Well, I can tell you all the first thing that I would do. I would go in extra hard on my morning prayers to God. Okay. And a couple of reasons why. Reason number one, I live in South Carolina. Okay. Naturally, state that's not, we don't get regular snowfall, and especially to this magnitude. So whenever, I mean, even if we get a snow warning, services and businesses across the state, they automatically go ahead and start shutting down. If we get something like this or close to this magnitude, the entire state shuts down, all except for, of course, emergency services. So that this is no good. Okay, so that's reason number one. Reason number two is because, and you know, I just got to put it out there. I love my fellow South Kakalakis. Okay, but whenever we get snow or a real bad rainstorm, for whatever reason, some people in this state seem to take that as like it's some personal challenge thrown down by God. Okay. And then they are like, okay, challenge accepted. And let me tell you what I mean. Start snowing or rainstorm, instead of slowing down and practicing more caution when they're driving, they tend to want to speed up for some reason. Now, maybe the thinking is, okay, I'm trying to hurry up and beat the rain home, or I'm trying to hurry up and beat the snow home. But okay, y'all, as we know, that's no bueno. Okay, you ain't beating no doggone slick roads, and you ain't beating no icy roads. So yeah, those are my two reasons. No, I would not want to wake up tomorrow morning or any other morning and see something like this. I mean, I have to admit, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. But if I want to see snow, then I'll just watch some documentary or TV show or movie or something. You can keep all this, my fellow Kakalakins, like I said, them and the personal challenge and things, it's just no good for us. All right. Next. Best natural antidepressant: twerk out in the forest at 8 a.m., 100% sober. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, y'all, I had to mute it because there's music playing in there, and I don't know if it's copywritten or whatever. But first of all, I'm not seeing any actual twerking going on in here. I mean, not that I want to see it, but I mean, since it is called a twerk out, but this is an antidepressant. Okay, I see them doing everything but working here. And again, I don't keep up on my twerkology as it is. So maybe this is the new form of twerking out there. I don't know. But yeah, what I'm seeing is usually in circumstances like this, a bunch of people who, well, I mean, it does say antidepressant. So clearly my mind is, yeah, they're definitely on some form of medication to even be doing this. But I'm not seeing how this is an antidepressant. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Do you people not have jobs to get to? Or is this on a weekend or something? What's and what's with the something else I just noticed? What's with the fairy wings? Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of them wearing like wings or something like fairies. Yeah, see, like these two right here. All right, now this one's clearly doing all the heavy lifting because they're wearing the speaker on their back. Okay. And then you got some more fairies that they're dressed up like fairies or something back here. Wow. Wow. Mhm. Okay, y'all. Hey, it's Monday. I'm going to be a little nicer than usual. Not a psychologist, not a counselor or anything. That maybe this is some new legit form of therapy as opposed to taking pharmaceuticals and medications and things. Um, the one thing I will say again is, okay, if you're going to call it a twerk out, then maybe at least one person in the doggone video and group should actually be twerking. Yeah, look at this. The okay, I guess this one's probably the closest one to, and I do mean closest, still ain't really doing this. See that she just kind of bouncing around. Oh boy, okay. I don't know what these fellas right here is up to, and what are these two up to? What are they up against the tree? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, and yeah, again with the tree back there. Uh, okay, well, all I'm gonna say is God bless you people. Maybe the next one you all get organized actually have some person come in and actually teach you how to twerk, since you're going to call this a twerk out. Oh, and also get jobs. Okay. Alrighty. Next.
Give it to him, baby. Go, go, girl. Now do it quick. Do it quick. There you go.
But yet, let some non-black person make a comment about this, and the first thing that they're going to want to scream, racism, white supremacy. Even if the person ain't white, still white supremacy. What possible reason would you have to be twerking at a funeral? And not just twerking, you're actually twerking up against the casket. Why? And then you got this one over here with the microphone encouraging and pushing her up to do it. Yeah, this one, the one they just showed. Back it up. Yeah, her. See, she's got the microphone encouraging her to do, and with the little kids right there in front. And then what are those, house slippers? Oh, God in heaven. Y'all know what? The only thing, and I do mean the only thing, that would make this even close to partway acceptable is if the man, the deceased, laying right there in the casket, if he actually requested this in the will, okay, if this was part of his last will and testament. Now, why you would want to request having a woman twerking up against your casket and you're dead, okay, it's not like you can even see it or enjoy it or anything. So why you request it? I don't know. Y'all, I have heard of and I have seen, okay, some things when it comes to these funerals, some of the deceased final requests for their funerals. It's just that next level. Okay, yeah, I mean they're out there, man. So can't rule that out as a possibility, which is why I said that is like literally the only thing that would make this acceptable. Then again, does it make it smart? No, because if you requested that, did you not think or have in mind that there were going to be little children there? And also that there's going to be grown adults who the last vision they have of their friend or their loved one is not seeing some darn woman bouncing her butt up against his casket. Did you not think about that? Again, if this was your final request, how this would look and come off to everybody else? So yeah, that's it. Like I said, if it was the final request, if it was not in the will or was not the final request, you are just trifling, ma'am. Yup, I don't know you from a can of paint, okay, and don't really care. This is so trifling, rude, and disrespectful. It is almost beyond words. And then, like I said, you got the other one back here sitting there pushing her up. Do a split, girl. Do a split. Why you in there with the house slippers? Can't even keep your shoes on while you're doing it. And whether you all realize it or not, yes, that you're just paint all of us with a wide stroke for other people who are going to see this mess. Thank God for the smart ones. They'll know, hey, look, we know all black people don't act like this, and all black people don't do this type of stuff at funerals. And true, that none of us are responsible for how other ethnicities perceive us. But God dog, y'all, don't give them fuel like this, okay, that to even plant the idea in their head. It is a funeral. Okay, just like I said with the last video, I don't care about twerking. It's nothing I want to see. I mean, twerking started back when, like, my last year of high school. It's been about 30 years now. It's been old to me. Man couldn't care less. Okay, but why does every other video of darn black women have to be them twerking somewhere and twerking on something? They quite literally, like this video, on something, twerking on a cat, doing split. What? Dog it, man. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to call this the twerking episode. Didn't even realize I had two videos like this. Two clips saved. And the little kids. Okay, you know what? I just said something about the other adults there who don't want to see this mess. And this lady right here by the little boy. Well, I think that's a lady. Or this person right here. Yeah, look at the way they're leaning down, like, oh my God, am I really looking at this right now? This is some of these people. Okay, the last image they're gonna have before their loved one gets put in the ground is this chick twerking and doing split. I know it's a cliche by this point. Again, talking about stuff that's 30 years old. But yeah, a lot of these people out here, but they just truly need Jesus. And ain't nothing else I can say about this one. God, dog, boy. This right here done it for me. It done it for the day, probably the whole week. If I see anything worse than this week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it, y'all. All right. Next.
Excuse me, you got to respect me. I asked her to excuse me. We're not leaving. I asked her to excuse me. And she said no. So now let go of the trolley, please. Sir, she said no. So go around. I don't care. You don't control my passage anywhere. Okay? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't own me.
You know what? This man is absolutely right. Boy, these doggone protesters. Oh my boy. Just Anyway, look, if you are going to protest something, okay, if you live in a country or whatever where that's one of your rights, okay, then fine, exercise the right. However, you do not have the right to inconvenience other people as part of your protest. And I'm trying to figure out who is the moron that allowed a protest to take place and looks like he's in a grocery store where you have customers who have to be able to freely move around, like with their shopping carts. Just why? Okay, you want to protest whatever's going on, y'all stand outside in front of the store, off to the side somewhere where you're not blocking and inconveniencing other people, because everybody is not for your cause. Okay, and the more you try to force your beliefs on a person, the more they tend to withdraw and move away from it. So this is a mess.
Excuse me, I've asked you several times. What are you doing now? I've asked you several times. You're assaulting someone, sir. I've asked you several times, please. I've asked you nicely. You've not been protest. You've done
Okay, so I'm going to assume that this gentleman who just walked up here, he must be like the store manager or manager on duty or something. And he just told this man that, what do you need, sir? I'll go get it for you. Here's a better idea. How about you tell the protesters to move out of your customer's way? How about that? This man clearly, the gentleman doing the shopping, he clearly looks capable of getting his own groceries. He doesn't need you to go get anything for him. What he does need you to do is grow a pair, okay, get some backbone, and good gracious, boy, for as tall as you are, okay, we know you should have some backbone back there somewhere, and tell the protesters to move out the way. You all are not allowed to inconvenience our customers. Because guess what, genius? This man is an example, obviously, of a paying customer. These protesters, I guarantee you, they don't shop there. They ain't spending no money. People like this, they usually don't. Whatever it is they're protesting against, or whatever their cause they come out and rally against, they usually aren't a financial supporter of it. Yeah, they're keyboard warriors. They'll sit behind their computers and their smartphones and protest, or they know their safety in numbers, so they'll come out and protest like that. But as far as actually putting their money where their mouth is, most of the time they don't do it. So you are risking losing paying customers so these non-paying protesters can have their way.
Go around and ask her several times nicely. She said no. She doesn't have the right to say no. Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No.
Well, I've just not made the way with my trolley then.
You do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point.
See, you heard what he said. Well, we're here to protest to make a point. Okay, fine. Do it out of the way to where you are not interrupting and disturbing customers, because they are not there to protest, to make a point. They're there to shop. And then we saw the security guard walk up. He didn't say anything to the protesters. He walked up to the man that was trying to get by. And the man actually said, look, I've asked her several times to please move out. See, look, he's sitting there talking to the guy who's just trying to get by. So you have a store manager and the security who are supposed to be there to facilitate and help protect the actual customers, and they're coming up against the customers on behalf of the protesters. And I like what Grandma said right here. She was like, heck no, I ain't going around. She's like, if anything, I'm gonna just run y'all down. Which, hey, can't even say I'm mad at her, because I would have the exact same attitude. All you doing is setting yourselves up to get hurt and have a very, very bad day. So God bless this older woman, and God bless that first gentleman, because they handled this situation 10 times better than I know I would have. All right, good people. I do believe that is enough jawing on for one day. Yeah, for like I said, the twerk edition. So, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. Stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.